Hello, my gorgeous friends. So, my name is Jess, and I'm Divination Dreamer. I'm supposed to be live right now. Unfortunately, due to my South Lake Tahoe poor connection, I cannot go live. Facebook will not let me. So, I decided the next best thing, since this is extremely valuable information to you, would be getting a video recorded and getting it out there, and that I will be available for commenting as soon as the video is uploaded. So, a little bit about myself. I work in soul body alignment. I am an intuitive mentor. I help clients with everything from spiritual business work, such as, spiritual business manuals, creating guides for them to use that are speaking to them through their soul and their energy to help accelerate and amplify their business. I also perform Reiki and Oracle card readings. So I do things such as crystal healing aura cleanses, Reiki charged divination readings, Reiki aura infusions, and all of those magical aspects of being. So at the end of this video, if you have enjoyed, please always feel free to reach out. I would love to inspire and help all of you. One of my biggest things as an intuitive mentor is I never tell you what to think. I never tell you that there is a certain way to do things. My perspective on healing is that we all need to formulate our own understanding. So basically what I do is I give you the ideas, I give you the information, and I give you the tools to cultivate a relevant understanding that correlates within your life, within your spirit, within your physical self, all of the above. So it's really a combination of all things, which I like to call soul body alignment. And I love that we are talking soul body alignment right now because we just experienced this beautiful harvest moon that is bringing us into the equinox. And the equinox is an ultimate time of balance. It is a balance between masculine and feminine, the metaphysical self and the physical self. When I say metaphysical, I mean source self, spiritual self, soul, any of those things, between light and dark, between new and old, just this ultimate balance within, this ultimate center, and this ultimate grounding. So before we get started on all of that information, I would really like to talk to you a little bit about the moon, just because I don't know where we all are with our understanding of how influential the moon is in our day-to-day life. So, the moon actually controls the tides on the planet. So it controls water. We are made of water. And it is no wonder that as the moon changes, so do we. Also, if you are female, the moon has absolute significance to you. The moon has 13 cycles. I'm sorry, I'm actually extremely exhausted today. And as a woman, you have ovulation on the 13th day. 13 cycles as well. So there really is this ultimate feminine connection between the moon and the self. We also see this with Lilith, which is the ultimate embodiment of all things goddess. That's another video for another time though. So with us knowing that about the moon, it's a lot easier to understand why it's so influential in our lives. It controls what we are made of, so of course it is going to influence us. And with this moon, with every moon, there is something different to harness, a different thing that is happening, a different way we are reacting with that celestial energy. So I do have notes because, like I said, I'm very, very, very tired. But this is so important. So of course I'm going to be here for you. I just want to make sure I get the value to you that I can in the most cohesive way. And me just talking right now is probably not going to do that, she said with a smile on her face, because she knows it's too good to be true. So we are looking at the harvest moon. Now we are in the season of transition, and that means we are moving into something different. Now, the full moon was in Pisces, which is a water sign as well, which is also based in intuitive nature, in magic, in imagination. And imagination is basically visualization to manifestation. So you can see the correlation and the power that arises there. Water is also a magnificent tool manifestation. It takes every form, as do you, as does your soul. It fills its physical vessel, which is exactly what your soul is doing at this very time. So all of these things really are coming full circle. Well, I just completely lost my train of thought, of course. We'll get back to it then. Whatever I was saying, I'm sure it'll pop back into my head if it was important enough to be said. Oh, so it is in the constellation Phoenix. The full moon that we just had is in the constellation Phoenix. And we all know that the Phoenix rises from the ashes. It is reborn. It is renewed. And that is what we are doing at this time. From this full moon energy, we are shedding away the layers, burning to ashes what no longer suits us. And we are coming in to pure spiritual embodiment, where we become our truest self, where the universe is there to support us. You are not alone at this time. The veil is very, very thin, okay? And when I say that, I mean you are supported by the divine. You are supported by universal energies. You are supported by the fucking universe right now. And that is just so incredibly important to know, because whether you don't feel like anybody has your back and everything's falling apart right now is not the time that it is. And if things are falling apart, it's because they are no longer suiting you. It's their time to go. So you need to set those boundaries within yourself. You need to know, hey, this is falling apart because it's not me. It wouldn't be falling apart if it was. It would be centered and aligned and taking full form with the coming equinox. But if it's not, there's a reason for that, and I will get more into that. So the harvest moon is based off of, in North America, when we would harvest crops. I don't know if that just got foggy on you guys, but when we would harvest crops. But on the spiritual end, I like to think of it as we are harvesting the lessons that we learned from the previous life season, from the previous phase. We are gathering all of those soul things together, and we are bringing them into fruition, collecting and in reaping their benefits, enjoying them, enjoying the journey, enjoying everything we have put together to become this beautiful piece of fruit. And that is a great comparison when you look at it that way. The natural world and the soul metaphysical world completely go parallel. They run parallel. There is a connection between everything because we are vibrating in repetitive patterns throughout the universe. And that is what it is. That is what it always will be. Everything is vibrating and has a connection to each other. Okay, so this is the full moon before the equinox, which I said is all about balance. So as we go into this, we are in an in-between shift. And you can feel this shift, and you can shift because you are supported divinely and you are in a time of rebirth. Okay, so you are going to respond from this shift from control. So you're going to let go of your control. Like I said, if things are falling apart, let them, and release those things. Let them be. Go forth. And you are going to begin to embody and claim what is you and what has always been you and what you have been asking for. You must embody this person. If you're feeling drawn to try new things, to change your hair, to change your style, to change your friends, do so. Embody the person that is speaking to you in your intuition. Like I said, Pisces full moon, intuition. Constellation Phoenix, rebirth. Letting go of control. Sorry, I think I might be skipping. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, letting go of control and release. It is all correlating. And me pointing out these things and like being able to show the comparison, that's where the understanding is going to come from. Because the universe is not complex. It is very, very simple. Our experiences with things are what make them complex. By laying things side by side, you can really see how they're connected. Okay? So, everything is blah, 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 blah. It is a time that you might start to feel a sadness because you might begin to realize you're moving so far away from the thing you once were, from the friends you once had, from the whole way you lived your life previous to now. Let those feelings circulate, but do not let them lay stagnant. Let them circulate throughout your body and let them go. Release them. Feel and release. because we are coming to the equinox, a time of center. Okay. Okay, this is going to be also, you want to tune into your boundaries that have to do with those immediate relationships you have. Because as your inner self changes, your perception is going to start to shift. And it is not selfish to create boundaries. Something I always tell my clients is, you can be grateful for everything someone has done for you, and you can still have your personal boundaries. That is fine. No, it is an answer. Okay? This is your life, and you have to do what's best for you. So, moving on. Couple things about the full moon we're just going to continue to build on now that we have the basics, okay? This is all about the fruitation that is coming from those seeds of transformation that you have planted before. We need to go forward and be committed. When I say be committed, it is me saying embody that person in your subconscious, in your intuition. Person you get glimpses of yourself being that you think is too good to be true. It is absolutely not. That is your soul giving you a glimpse of your purpose here on earth. It is time to fulfill your purpose here on earth. If you have caught this video, it is because you are meant to see it. You are meant to take something from it. Like I said, repeating patterns. Everything is connected. There is always a reason for something happening. Okay? The universe is always happening for us, never to us. And that is so important to remember. Okay, it is time. Your soul is telling you it's time. It is time to do. It is time to take action. It is time to listen to your intuitive spirit, to your source energy, to all the signs that are coming to you, to that little voice inside your head. Everything is aligning because we are pushing away the rubble. Remember, if the things are falling apart, they are falling apart. We are releasing control. We are letting energies circulate. And we are coming to a balance and a center of our true soul purpose here on this planet. Okay? You might have a lot of old things resurfacing. They are resurfacing because you need to look at them to move forward. You cannot be afraid to look at things, because being afraid means you're not dealing with something. Something about that makes you feel uneasy. Don't be afraid to cut ties. Don't be afraid to reevaluate. This is the time of the Phoenix. This is a time to reinvent. This is a time of fluidity. This is the time of allowing your soul to fill whatever physical vessel comes to you, whoever you choose to be. But you have to solidify. You are so connected right now with the veil being so thin. You have to solidify to the universe that you're in it to win it. You are ready. You are down. You are here, and it is your time to walk that path. And I can tell you from personal experience, everything might feel like it's crumbling, even if it doesn't just feel like it. If it is, that is like the best thing that can be happening to you, because a whole new reality is coming. And I can't stress that enough. So there is a couple of things I wanted to do real quick. Remember, drop your questions. I would also love if you could let me know where you are listening in from. And if you are experiencing the full moon tonight, happy day. I will post a full moon to-do list, which you can complete up until the equinox, because that energy is still very prevalent. Tonight is the full moon in different parts of the world, so you can still harness that energy. It is still in the sky, okay? So this is the Book of Light. It is really great. My grandmother actually sent it to me, and what I like to do is intuitively flip and let my soul kind of tell me what to do, what to take forward, onward into the next phase. So we are going to do that right now. For everyone viewing this video, please, celestial sources, give us a message of truth. Okay, there's 2 on this page. It's not only okay to dance to the beat of your own drum, it's what you're meant to do. Find your rhythm and dance. How beautiful is that? embodying your soul purpose, defined right here, okay? The other one, give someone a blessing. Offer them a blessing of what it is you think they need or what you are lacking yourself. You can do it silently or out loud. You may be blessed with love, abundance, and joy. And these are just perfect for this. I can't even believe those were the ones we got. Again, this is the, stuff falling out of this, the Book of Light. And I highly recommend you get this. Now, I want to do a oracle pull very quickly, or not very quickly, but I want to do an oracle pull for the group as well. I work with 2 different sets of cards, so I'm going to do one from each set. Just so we can get the full effects. And then, before we start this process, I always like to cleanse with a little Reiki beforehand. So I will do this for this group. I'm calling upon Dr. Usui Madam Takata. Please help me send healing, positive, amplified energy to harness the soul message of this experience of this video, to harness the soul experience of those watching, and to bring forth into light. So mote it be. We thank you, so mote it be. Now the first deck is going to be the Enchanted Spell Oracle. These are my 2 decks that I work with. I only work with 2. The next one is the Halloween Oracle. I thought this was very fitting, with us getting into fall and all of that stuff as well. Okay, you'll see people handle cards a little bit differently. I suggest if you get a deck of cards, there is no right or wrong way to do it. You must develop your own intuitive nature when doing so. So I'm just going to bless these cards with a Choco Ray to activate the Reiki energy. Okay. All right. So we have the card Mischief and Play. I hope you can see it. These are really cool cards. And it's represented upside down. Now, Mischief and Play is going to have to do with, and the fact it's represented upside down, I'm thinking that a lot of people in this video who are watching this or in this group have to be able to find a way to insert fun into their everyday life. If you are working towards your manifestations, if you are trying to work towards your goals and you are not allowing fun in, guess what? Every action you take in that state of mind, feeling beat down, feeling defeated, feeling stressed out, the outcomes are all going to have that. Being joyful, having fun, and playing, that is what is going to turn your life into full life force. Okay? It is. You can't expect to have the intention of freedom if you're not allowing yourself to be free on the journey. Okay? The present moment is all that is real. Tomorrow, when it arrives, will be today. And the past is just like pulling a fairy tale off your shelf. It's all a story, and everyone's is different. So to align this card, all of you, please start doing one thing a day. Actually, no, not one thing a day. Every time you complete an action, think of something to make you smile, so you go into it in full force. And we will flip this card, and your life will come into balance and align. Okay, now we're going to work with the other oracle deck. Oh, it's going to be this one for sure. Intuition. I don't know if you can see that. Very beautiful. and it is represented upside down again. Now, both these cards being upside down definitely is because there is this transition period happening, and it is time to come into center, come into being. So these are going to be the cards of the group of what we need to work on, what we need to see. Now, intuition has a lot to do with mischief and play, because if you are not using your intuition, that is why this is upside down. That means that it needs to be fixed, okay? You are probably using your logical mind. This full moon is in Pisces, which has to do with intuition and imagination. So feel your subconscious, listen to your soul, and turn this card upright. We also actually have a dragon on here, which is really, really great because it does have that fiery goodness, just like the Phoenix. And the card on here is going to be January 21st to February 17th. And we are wearing lots of purple, which is a color of the crown chakra. Now, with the veil being thin right now, you are connected to that spiritual realm through your crown chakra. And your crown chakra is how you harness your intuition and your channeling. So these are very, very unique that they were both first represented upside down in a time of transition, of rebirth, of embodiment, thereby down. As well as we have the intuition, which directly has to go and do with the moon and Pisces, water, all of that. And we have mischief and play, which has to do with intention and embodying the great parts of life and coming into balance and center. So thank you all for joining me. My name is Divination Dreamer. I would like to offer the first 5 people a free card pull. So it's going to be my gift to you for stopping in. Just in the comments, put your number. So if you're number 1 to comment to ask for that, put your number. And then tell me what you found most intriguing or your aha moment from this video. Just give me until, let's see, what is today? Give me until Tuesday or Wednesday to get all of these responses to you. Like I said, I just started a new job. I just moved to a new state a week ago. So I'm like pretty busy right now, but this will happen. So I will get to that. You will probably get them way earlier than Wednesday. I would probably say like, I don't know. What is today? I would probably say like Monday or something. Maybe Sunday even. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, and Sunday's tomorrow. So you might even get them tomorrow. I'm rambling now anyways. So first 5 people, make sure to give me your aha moments. Tell me where you dropped in from. If you would like, go like my business page, Divination Dreamer, and feel free to join my group. It's a really good time. It is just something a little magical, something to help you out. Also, again, I do offer a multitude of different things, everywhere from mindset transformation modules to one-on-one inspiration calls if you're just having a rough time, to aura cleanses, to trusty soul message readings. Thank you so much for joining me. If there's any weirdness in this video, I'm sorry, my connection stinks here. Have an absolutely beautiful evening and get centered, get balanced for this equinox.